Hello friends, welcome to Ishwar Academy, and I am going to teach you HTML5 from the basic. In previous video you have seen the basic list used in HTML. I have explained three different kind of list. First is unordered list, which uses bullets, ordered list which uses numbers, and the DL, that is definition list, which is used to describe words of short phrases. So it's all about listing. So moving ahead, in this video I am going to explain you the table structure as I have mentioned in previous video. What is table structure? So before it I'll create a new file and save it with 2.html and copy a whole text from the previous file, and I'll delete the body content from this. So in this video guys, sometimes you will encounter data that fits best in the tabular form. So HTML supports several table tags for this kind of work. Sometimes the best way to show data in a meaningful way is to organize it in a table. HTML defines a table with the table tag. So that is table tag, and we have to end it as well. I'll open it in a browser. So there is nothing because I haven't mentioned anything in body section, so I'll use h3 tag for heading. So example table example. I'll save it and refresh. So here it is. So moving ahead, in table tag, the table contains a number of table rows which defined with the tr tag, and each row can consist of number of table data which can be represented with td tag or th tag, which is used for table header. So guys, to define the table, the HTML table used table tag, as I have said. It makes a lot of sense to indent and space your code carefully so you can see the structure of the table in the code. Just by glancing at the code, you can guess the table contains number of rows and each row consists of number of elements. For example guys, you know, in a word processor you typically create a blank table by defining the number of rows and columns and then fill it in. But in HTML you have to define the table row by row, and the elements in each row determine the number of columns. It's up to you guys to make sure each row has the same number of elements. By default, tables don't show their borders. If you want to see basic table borders, so you can turn on the table border attribute. I'm going to mention here something border. Border is nothing but the attribute used in table, or you can say comes with table tag. So we'll discuss attributes in later videos. Before that, so I have mentioned here border with the value 1. This tag creates a table and specifies that it will have a border of size 1. If you leave out the border, some browser display a border, some don't. So you can set the border value to 0 or to a larger number. The larger number makes a bigger border, obviously. So moving ahead, so in this table I'll add my first row of the table. So after you define a table tag, you need to add some rows, each row indicated by tr tag. So this is nothing but the tr tag. So in this guys, Inside the tr tag set, you need some table data. The first row consists of table headers. These special cells are formatted differently to indicate that they are labeled rather than data. So table headers have some default formatting to help you remember that they are headers, but you can change the way they look. You can change the table headers appearance in all kind of great way by using CSS. So guys, inside your header tag, inside the tr set, like th, it is nothing but the header tag. So close it with slash. If your table contains 3 columns, your first row must begin with th tag. So place the text you want to show in the table headers between th tag. The element contained appear in the order they are defined. So heading don't have to be on the top. If you want headings on the left, just put th as the first element of each row, so you can have headings at the both the top and the left if you want. But in fact guys, you can have headings anywhere, but actually it is usually makes sense to put headings only on the top or to the left. So making your data rows, moving ahead. So firstly, I'll add some headings like roll number, and next one is I'll copy this row with the heading student name. I'll save it and refreshing the browser. Here guys, you see the first row of the table, and the text or content inside the th tag is in bold manner, so this differs data from the headings. So moving ahead, I'll copy this, or you can simply write tr tag for the second row, which represents the table data. For that we have to use td tag, which is used for particular column values. So the next step is to create another row. Data rows are just like the headers, except they use td pairs rather than th. Typically 3 columns contain 3 rows or 3 values. In similar way, 2 columns contain 2 values, so we'll use td for 2 times. So I'll add here something roll number 1 or 1001. In next row, td student name something Adam, and I'll refresh my browser. Yeah, here you go. You can see the first column represent the roll number and the second column represent the student name, and the headers and the table data are looking in a different manner because table headers are in bold and table data is in default manner, which is simple plain text. So guys, you can create number of rows, number of columns by just copying this. I'll copy this for 1 2 3 5 times and changing the number and the name with Alex. Roll number is 1003. Smith, again roll number is 4. Something Samuel, roll number is 1005. Warren. I'll save it and refresh the browser. This is all about the table headings, table data, table row, and the table tag. So you can change the name of the column, you can change the value of the table, or you can simply add number of column to a table or number of values, so it will show the number of results. So it is all about table structure in our HTML. I hope guys you understand what is table tag, how it can be written in HTML5 or data represented in the browser. So here it is. You can change the name, you can change the roll numbers and arrange the data as you want. I hope guys you understand it very well. If you like my video, please share, please subscribe my channel and share my videos, and stay with me guys for further future videos. Please click on the ring bell button given below. Goodbye guys.